przygód w krainie czarów Hogwartu. Także zapraszam do oglądania, zapraszam do zostawienia subskrypcji, jeżeli ktoś jest nowy, i oczywiście łapeczki w górę. Miłej zabawy!
Levioso! Accio! Lumos! Levioso! Revelio. Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
An encampment. This must be it.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
He doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
killed that traitor arm when we took his car.
What was that? Aha! There you are.
Break the fight.
You tough.
Get away with that.
Take her.
How many of you are there?
How nice stuff.
I will make you pay. Run, run,
A pitiful end to a pitiful child.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Goblin.
How many of you are there?
One less human to worry about. How nice.
Who is it?
Come here.
Can't handle a little altercation. Little moon calf.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Somewhere.
Levioso. Incendio.
Quick. I'll find you.
Is somebody there? Hello?
Incendio.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Accio. Hello?
Turning to arms.
That was unimpressive. You're so very weak. I won't rest until you're dead. You don't know who Not your best moment, I fear.
Incendio.
That was quite something.
Levioso. Lumos. Levioso.
Cursed fiends.
Lumos. Incendio. Levioso.
If you're here unawares, I'm afraid
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good and wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best. Once my car's arrived, I'll be happy to show you.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin boils?
What are you up to now?
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your... How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
stupid back!
I am here.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendiary!
Oh, the beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Levioso.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Handy resources.
Revelio.
Your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Do you have a moment?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? Lumos. A lift. Must be how I get down. It's broken though.
Accio. Leviosa.
I need to fix the lift before I can use it.
Repair.
That seems to have done the trick. This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Incendio.
trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Going to have to get past this.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Incendio. Reparo. Levioso.
Something's getting in the way of that platform.
Accio. Levioso.
Aha, got it. This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Incendio.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Levioso! Repair. Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Levioso. Levioso.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello again. Were you able to get to Honeydukes?
Levioso.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
What are you up to now?
Let there be no misgivings here. I always knew you were a troublemaker, but a thief.
Revelio.
Steal from their own father, no less. How?
Oho, teraz to ja jestem profesor Dumbledore. Cisza! W tym roku przyznaję 50 punktów dla krokonów.
Revelio.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Nothing to it. Lucky shot. Accio. All in the wrist. That was one for the ages. Try to beat that. I'll let you have that one. Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Hengist of Woodcroft certainly knew how to plan a city.
I wonder who lives here. I should investigate.
Revelio.
Whoa.
Incendio.
Lumos. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Lumos.
Accio.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? Those statues here. I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick.
Revelio.
Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. This'll do nicely. I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. No statues here. Best keep looking. Nothing. No statues here. This'll do nicely. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. Here's a welcome surprise. No statues here. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Revelio.
What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Levioso. Levioso. Incendio.
Something.
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
Feelings towards the dark arts. And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield? When I set about my arrangements, I don't expect to be thwarted by my own allies. I don't expect to have the cloth of my plans unraveled by the very people who stand next to me.
Incendio. Levioso.
I'm scared of her!
Incendio.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Oh, what?
No.
going to like this.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Revelio.
Lumos. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Lumos. Levioso. Lumos.
Incendio. Go to harm.
Yes. Accio. Incendio.
Levioso!
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. I wasn't going. I promise.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House, like you. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds horrible.
You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle. hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention.
Expelliarmus!
The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Expelliarmus!
Still at it?
Incendio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Expelliarmus!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Expelliarmus. Nauczyłem się Expelliarmus. O, kura. Nie, uciekł. O, wiewióra. Uciekła.
Leviosa!
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm mostly...
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Potato! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Nothing to do now but keep going.
Incendio!
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Hej, hej! Co tam?
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
O, Centaurus. Centaury to moje kolegi.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Revelio!
intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock
yeah.
knew you'd eventually lead us to
Of
whatever it
course.
is you're hiding.
It's very amazing.
I won't rest until you...
Come on. Jeszcze któryś?
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now.
Chyba już nie chcę.
Let's see where Jack has led me. I wonder how big this place is. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. Impressive.
Ja mogłem zrobić Ferio. Też by zadziałało. O, tajne drzwi, lubię tajne.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
O, jakieś szejbusy tu będą.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
O! Było mocarne. Zobaczmy, czego one tak pilnowały tutaj. Oho.
Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Wykończyłem wszystkie. Zobaczmy, czego pilnowały. Elegancki, codzienny mundurek. Będzie dobre. Lepszy niż mój sweterek. No elegancko. 35 do obrony. Coś tu jeszcze mamy. Czapeczka.
platform ought to be able to float straight to me.
Ach, nie dałem się zaskoczyć. Nie ma łatwo.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Revelio.
Ale moc.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Incendio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Accio. Incendio.
8 legs is simply too many. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what
Accio. Incendio.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Not a headless skeleton in sight. I may as well help myself to this. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. There's Jackdaw looking dead as ever. What happened here? Might it happen again? That brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus.
O nie, wielki boss. To mu walczą cztery kurwa. Ha, ha! Na śmita padł. Który kolejny? O, spal się. A po to.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
Kolejny płot. No.
I've seen this before. Hogwarts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood.
Okay.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm in place.
Witam widzów, witam.
Can it be?
Ja myślałem, że to młody Dumbledore. Ja chcę Dumbledora zobaczyć w tej grze. Dobra, zagadajmy.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
A, mogę się uczyć czarnej magii! Jest! Będę umiał Avada Kedavra! Zaklęcia podstawowe, podkradanie się, nawet pokój życzeń. Yeah! No dobra, ale musiałbym się nauczyć Co my tu mamy? O! To może być konkretne. Czarną magię. Drętwota. Oho. Dobre. Dobre. Teleportatus. Ja to chcę. Pobieram teleportatus. Nie? Pokój życzeń. Dobre, dobre. Piątka się nauczę. Ależ teraz będę potężnym czarodziejem. Ha! Żaden amator mnie teraz nie pokona.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Off on another adventure.
Jest, odkryto komnatę tajemnic.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
O, to będzie dobre. Właśnie, tutaj zobaczmy nowe pierdółki. O, ja chcę iść do pokoju życzeń. Barn Nichols. Zobaczmy, jak to wygląda. Ale tak nie być. Okulary z 4 szkłami. To coś dla mnie. Chodźcie, chlasnę.
Revelio. Revelio.
Dobra, gdzie był pokój krukonów? To co to jest?
Another house token for the house chest. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
Ale nazbierałem, tak.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ciul zamiast na łóżku, to na podłodze. Gamoń. Gamoń spał na podłodze. Znowu zostałem. O, super okulary. Ty, wbiję komuś na pokój. Zobaczmy, kto tu mieszka. Belek Raven. Mam pomysł na czas pobytu w szkole, będę się przebierał. W szatę szkolną.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
co tu kaman? Czy ktoś mi powie, o co tu kaman? O ty gamoniu! On mnie sprzedał, ja pamiętam. Ten ciul mnie wziął i sprzedał. W bibliotekarce jeszcze.
Revelio.
No na pewno Harry Potter jak walczył z tym... z trolem. I dostał tę pałę. O jest! Będę się uczył namiotu latania.
Everybody grab a broom
Będę mógł
and
sobie
we shall
kupić
get
miotło i
started.
latać. Do mnie!
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Up! Aha, jakiś angielski Hogwarts.
Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up!
Haha! Widzieliście? Tak to się robi.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Że im się to nie wrzyna.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
Ja to jestem czarodziej. Ale śmigam.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Ja tu sobie ledwo poradziłem. A ty chcesz trudniejsze zadania mi robić? Kogo mam
This
gonić?
next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Ale fajnie.
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
That wasn't too bad.
Teraz to się czuje jak prawdziwy
The
czarodziej.
old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as the first year.
Chowasz się przede mną, pani profesor.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Masz jakąś szybszą miotłę. Oszukujesz.
Aha! Brilliant!
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
Ale urwałem.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me.
Co chcesz przegrać?
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window
Zawsze
today.
chciałem sobie polatać.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
O, na tą wyspę mogę polecieć sobie nawet. Turbo.
Now that's more like it. You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here. And where have you two been?
O, byłem sobie w Quidditcha pograć.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
Nie dawaj minusowych punktów.
Class is finished for the day.
Minusowe punkty są złe. BB.
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
Normalnie. Dobrze, pani profesor. Dobrze.
That was some rather good flying.
A dziękuję. Ja.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa.
Ravenclaw.
But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend
pewnie,
visiting
że
Albie
sobie
Weeks
kupię
at
miotłę.
Spintwitches in Hogsmeade.
To taką
He's always
wypasioną.
looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye
bocznymi
out for you in the
nóżkami.
sky.
Z kółkami bocznymi. O nie. Miotłę z kółkami bocznymi.
If I had to pick a professor to race against, it'd be Hackett. I'm serious. She's 1,000 years old. Or
Ty
75.
jesteś chyba jakiś gracze.
I wish they'd let Ronan teach them.
I've not forgotten about our
O,
library
patrzcie.
venture.
Grają
How did you fare?
Polanta.
If you're keen for some
Łuczkami biją.
illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Ha! Punkt dla Hufflepuff.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can.
1-0.
I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
I kolejny punkt. Mi się wydaje, że ta czerwona gryffindorka jest słaba. Dobrze, zobaczmy, co my tu mamy. Hogsmeade. Ja chcę sobie kupić miotłę nową. Sprzedaje eliksiry, ten dzwonie. O, tu na pewno będzie w sklepie sportowym. Będą miotły.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Kefir, chyba nic. To chyba bieda.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Daj miotłę, ziomek.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind-wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
Since the dawn of time.
Nice doing business with you.
Children make me grateful for my loyal trust. Poor Mr. Ollivander seems to spend more time cleaning up his shop on errant wand tasks than actually selling the things.
That item is of the highest quality.
Ale dziwna miotła. O, tam ma fotelik nawet. I to jest bez fotelika. Dobra. Fotelik ma i lampę nawet. Mega.
That item is of the highest quality.
O, tam ma też torebajki ma. Kurde, po co lampa? No to jakaś taka biedna. Krukonów. Miotła krukonów.
item is of the highest quality.
Ło, to bestialskie, ty, ona się pali z tyłu. Ja ją kupuję.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Ona będzie wypasiona.
Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Normalnie. Dawaj.
Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Ci ukradnę.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
O, 3 ulepszenia miotów można będzie zrobić.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into this broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Jesteś za cienka, żeby się ze mną ścigać.
Did it?
Oj, trochę ciężko się celuje. Ja to opanuję. Na nas to przez tereny nie miałem wypyskować.
Now that's more like it.
To było dobre. Pokazałem jej, jak się lata. Ha, gdzie jesteś? Sprękałaś.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Fine. You won.
Normalnie.
Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Cienka jesteś. Haha.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
Ja chcę jeszcze raz.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Ministry's good work.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Tak, jak tam
thank
zakręciłem się wokół budynku.
That's
To mnie tam
precisely
zniosło
what I needed to
trochę
know.
w lewo.
Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my
Widać, że
work's had
zawsze na
potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality brooms like, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to him.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
O! Dobre. No. W dniu przygód z Lego Pottera niczym. Siemanko.